In the evening of March the 20th, Russian troops fired at a shopping center in Kyiv Podilsky district. As a result, 8 people died and 1 was injured. A fire broke out on the 3rd and 4th floors of the mall. Cars that parked next to the building also caught fire. In Chernihiv, a Russian shell hit a car carrying water. It happened on March the 20th. An eyewitness said the car went uncontrollable and drove off the road.
Мирные люди ехали просто за водой.
Peaceful people. They went to take some water. They collected and transported water further to people. The shell flew directly under the car. We took the 2 dead bodies directly to the place where they will be buried. 2 were rescued and 1 guy survived. He was taken to be calmed down because his father was also there, unfortunately died. In Mykolaiv, the works continue to dismantle blockage on a place of military unit fired at by the Russian military on March the 18th. The exact number of dead and wounded is still unknown. At least 50 people are reported to have died there. I heard the first explosion. I got up and got dressed. Then the most horrible explosion I will never forget. It shook a lot. People continue to die for Ukraine because a devilish dwarf wanted to fight, to test his weapons on us. On March the 20th, President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky addressed the Israeli parliament. In his speech, he called for help to close the sky over Ukraine. A rally in support of Ukraine after a speech of the President of Ukraine with thousands of people took place. Citizens demanded permission to receive Ukrainian refugees, impose sanctions on Russia and allow arms supplies to Ukraine. Russian propagandists have a difficult task today. For the first time in history, the president of a foreign state addressed the Knesset via video link to the people of Israel. The president of Ukraine, who is accused of Nazism in Moscow, addressed the Israeli people in the Knesset. This fact alone confirms how wrong everything is in Moscow. In Enerhodar, on March the 20th, more than 1,500 people protested against the Russian military occupation of the city and in support of Deputy Mayor Ivan Samyduk, who had been abducted the day before by the occupiers. People chanted, "Freedom to Samyduk." At the end of the action, the Russian military wanted to capture several protesters, but people stood a wall and repulsed them. Enerhodar Mayor Dmytro Orlov said that if his deputy is not released by the next day, the rally will be round the clock and open-ended.